You need to play this build before it gets nerfed because this has to be the most toxic and broken build in the game for any early player in Warcraft Rumble. So as you can see here, I'm playing Maiev Shadowsong and the whole gimmick is going to be base rushing in less than 60 seconds. I already collect the middle chest and he already put a golem. Let me tell you, that's most of his resources and he's not going to be able to do anything about that. And I'm instantly summoning this massive army. He uses his polymorph, which is actually a bad set of resources since he has nobody to actually do damage to those sheep. What's even funnier is that golem thinks he's going to get my second turret, but I'm probably going to wreck his main base before that happens. The only thing that I could see saving him right now is if he had living bomb and everything just exploded, but then I'll just wait for another resource cap and go straight in. So we're going to keep doing this for a bit so I can showcase how broken this is. Obviously, there is a way to counter this, but right now it is so overwhelming for a lot of people because they don't really have the right units to counter this or the right mindset. So I already collect the 2 chests in the middle there, getting my resources up, just waiting for those guards and that spearman to kind of, go away. Oh, he does have a torrent, so I'm gonna wait a little longer. Hopefully I don't get him to, oh no, okay, he pulled in, but it's okay. He doesn't have any resources to spawn more units at his base. So once we get rid of that torrent, it's not going to be a problem. His base is already at half health. As you can see, I don't even think it's been 1 minute yet, and we're already about to win our second game. This is probably one of the best starter builds for free-to-play players to push straight to silver. What's also really great about this, you don't really need any of the level ups or any of the talent traits for your main leader or any of your characters for this build. It's just crazy. So I think for any new player or player in general, you must try this out just to at least push yourself, to see what this is all about so you can create a build to counter this. So he has a little force going down the middle. I probably should try to defend this. I probably should have also used my safe pilot in the big patch of units down there, but it's okay. We're slowly summoning into overwhelming here and force him to stay in this vicinity. All right, so we're going to collect our resources there. His harpies aren't going to do much, so I don't need to worry about it. Look at that Dark Iron Dwarf. Chip, chop, chip, and he's mining away. Now, we also send on the Cobalt so he can get the other mine. I know the chests probably are coming back up, but what I'm trying to do right now is gather resources. Once I get close to that 10 count of gold, we're going to drop down resources and just go for that enemy base. Dropping down my Worgen here. He could just one-shot Garrosh. Who knows? Gromosh, I should say. I don't know why I said Garrosh. That's the wrong character. But we're collecting the chest. We're going to use our safe pilot. Hopefully the harpies go in perfect at the right timing because they wanted that Dark Iron. Now we're just going to summon on his base. Now, a thing to note, if somebody has Blizzard or Living Bomb or a good spell, they can destroy your whole base or a safe pilot. So what you want to do is make sure you're spreading your units around the perimeter of the enemy base. Look at that massive force that was coming on the right-hand side. Look at this one guy. I'm just going to drop down a little skeleton squad to deal with that Quillbore. Oh, and we just eliminated the commander. Now we have another force growing in size. Sadly, I placed on the unit a little too early, and those 2 rogues went straight in. We also have 3 skeletons. If we're lucky, those... Oh, yes. Okay, that's what I was now going to say. If we're lucky, those chests would spawn. So what we're going to do here is collect the resources and leave these units to kind of, come further down, and then we're going to do the same thing and rinse and repeat and then demolish them. Look at this nice middle force. That Dark Iron Dwarf, however, is going to die. He's not going to be able to handle Gromosh. But now we're going in for the kill, and it's going to be picture perfect right here. Just checking to see what's coming towards my base, because sometimes it can turn into a base rush. And this should be GG. He does have Blizzard, which actually surprisingly he did not use in the earlier sections of the game. So we're going to go into another match here. Also, I just noticed they upgraded my skeletons a lot. My guy Shane is going to be our opponent right here. We're instantly going to collect the middle patch, throw down the cobalt, switch the arrow, and we're looking at every avenue possible to collect resources so we can drop down units. Now, we want to secure that chest. I didn't have to, but I want to buy myself as much time, dropping in Maiev, and she's going to destroy them all. Sadly, however, he did drop in his safe pilot, eliminating some of my units. I was hoping that did not happen, but I got my Worgen back up, and as you can see, we should be able to get this chest here. Another 2 gold added, and we're at 5 gold, so we're just going to spawn in, getting that safe pilot of my own to get some DPS coming down. Now, as you can see again, remember, you want to make sure your characters are around the perimeter. Now, this Quillbore is going to the backline to see if he can kill that Necromancer. Hopefully, he has the power to do it. If not, it's okay. Their base is super low, and he has nothing really pushing out. So with that being said, wait a minute. Did he just take over my safe pilot? He did. That's all right. So we're going to go in collecting resources here once again, I misplaced my Dark Iron Dwarf, as you can see, and he placed under the bridge, but it's okay. I'm going to get those skeletons to make sure he doesn't get any more resources. I'm just going to build it. There's nothing he can do here. I didn't really see any tanky units or massive spells to have to worry about. So we're getting closer to 10 resources right now, and then we're going to start to spam right here. Maiev will be able to take a lot of damage with the Quillbore, and those skeletons are just going to be adding damage to that tower. He does use a safe pilot, but let me tell you, it's not going to be enough. There's nothing he can do as I summon the Dark Iron Dwarf behind the enemy territory. 3 skeletons coming. He's trying to go for that base rush, but guess what? The Dark Iron Dwarf, the hero of the game, comes in and slams his fiery axe into that base, taking it out. Now in this game, we're going up against C-Mac, which is an interesting name. I wonder what is going to come up of this match. Hopefully he doesn't really have a counter, because this is too much fun to pass up. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to miss this opportunity, because I could clearly see this in the first big patch of the game getting nerfed. Now, the sad part is he has an ogre. Why that is sad is because that ogre does a lot of AoE range, and with that AoE range, it's going to be easy for him to shred through my units. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I just made was allowing me to clump up my units, and that's safe pilot eliminated. He also has a big AoE in that Flame Naga, which is not working out too well for me. So we're going to place down our safe pilot. Thinking in hindsight, I don't think that was probably the best idea. I should have placed the safe pilot probably further back or summoned another unit. And we do clear the wave. However, I don't think it was worth the cost. That Flame Naga, however, needs to go. That is what I should have used my safe pilot on to ensure the elimination. We're going to drop down that Quillbore. What just happened to my speech there? But yes, the Quillbore and the Flame Naga is doing such a good job eliminating. I need to be very careful. Gromosh, I keep saying Gromosh is coming down the middle there, and followed by a Dark Spirit Troll. Another thing to note is that you're seeing the Bloodlust, which means Gromosh actually has a talent in, which isn't looking too hot for me. It might be a slow base race, so we're gonna have to go for it. Sadly, I don't have time to build up units, and I'm not gonna be able to defend this really well. So with that being said, we're going for the base race. Hopefully we can take it out. Look at that, both of our healths are ticking. Oh no, he used a safe pilot. That just might give him the little lead he needs, and there he goes. He finally defeats the unstoppable build, but it was barely. If I had played that a little better, I guarantee I would have come out on top and not really have to worry about anything there. I just love having this early game collection with the unbound units. Okay, so we know on the right hand side, he has a contingent force coming down. He also has a griffin, which is pretty interesting. So we're already going ham on his base. He does have a safe pilot, and it does eliminate my little skeleton squad, but that is totally all right. Now I'm going to have to defend this a little bit because my early force was eliminated. I don't have enough resources to spawn up a massive engagement. So with that being said, hopefully we can take out this ghoul right here. He's eating up, healing himself, which I do not like. Maiev is trying to get rid of Kayn Bloodhoof right there. Now, Kayn Bloodhoof is a really great character overall. Me personally, I'm trying to work on a build with him. I want to be able to get his talents. I literally have it unlocked. I just don't have any talents because I don't have enough gold to purchase anything. So I want the one that either allows him to run super fast or get the one that allows him to revive himself after he dies. Now, as you can see here, he has another contingent. That Kayn Bloodhoof that's closer to my base is not going to be able to do much. I'm just waiting for him to pass it. Then we're going to summon again and hopefully be able to eliminate him out early, dropping Maiev closer to that squad of raptors so she can eliminate it and protect my Dark Iron Dwarf. But that ghoul is really doing a lot of damage, and he summons another raptor. Now, I think raptors may be a really nice part of this build if maybe I can add it on, but then again, they're not unbound and they have to summon from the base. So we're going to summon our Worgen here to get rid of okay, never mind. That Noel got eliminated by himself, but at the same time, we do need to clear Kayn Bloodhoof. He does a lot of damage, especially with that safe pilot right behind him. So we got our Cobalt going up. Hopefully she can get the ability to get those mines up fast enough. And I don't think we're going to get that chest down the middle. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to save up enough gold and just spam it out because Kayn Bloodhoof's main base is so low right now. He's not going to be able to deal with another push. He has no more resources to really spend, so this is going to be the perfect opportunity, and we're going to spam it down with Maiev, Quillbore, and those skeletons. I'm pretty sure this is going to be it. Let me know in the comment section if you try out this build, because I'm telling you, it is so great and so much fun. I'm pretty sure you're going to love it, especially if you're a new player.